Namaskar students. Today we'll talk about HOTS type questions as I had already told to you. The question is, show that there is no positive integer n for which n minus 1 under the root plus n plus 1 under the root be a rational number. In other words, anyhow this number can't be rational. This number can't be rational. So as we have learnt in this topic, real numbers, we have to start with contradictory approach. We'll start with considering it rational. Let under root n plus minus 1 plus under root n plus 1 be a rational one. It is a rational number. Achha, when it is rational number, we can represent it by a upon b, or also we can take here r. Directly we can take r. So we are taking here a upon b. Either we can take from this. For this question we can take any. So, then under root n minus 1 plus under root n plus 1 can be written as r. Say I have written r. R is representing a upon b. Why I am not writing a upon b? Because when we are considering a upon b, we have to write there b must not be equal to 0. So avoid from that statement, I am writing here r. You can take a upon b also, there is no problem at all. When it is r, now mention it equation number 1. When it is r, then we can write here 1 by n minus 1 under the root plus n plus 1 taken under the root is equal to 1 by r. If it is rational, then it is also rational. Very clear. Now get it rationalized. Rationalizing it, will get n minus 1 under the root minus n plus 1 under the root upon, this will become under root n minus 1 plus under root n plus 1 in one bracket. In the next we have under root n minus 1 minus under root n plus 1, that is equal to 1 by r. Okay, directly we can approach here, multiplying it, will get under root n minus 1 plus under root n plus 1 upon, opening this bracket, I think you will be able to apply here a square minus b square. So you'll get n minus 1 minus n plus 1, that is equal to 1 by r. Okay, so we can get again under root n minus 1 plus under root n plus 1 totally upon 2, because when we will open the bracket, n will be cancelled out, minus 1 and this will come again minus 1, so minus 2 is appearing here, that is equal to 1 by r. Obviously n minus 1 plus under root n plus 1, that is equal to minus 2 upon r. This is equation number 2. Let it be equation number 2, whereas it was equation number 1. Now we can see if we are it is minus sign over here, minus sign everywhere. So when we are going to add first and second, we will see n minus 1 under the root, n plus 1 under the root and n plus 1 under the root will be cancelled out if we are adding. So adding equation number 1 plus 2, and hereby n minus 1 plus n minus 1 under the root both will get 2 times under root n minus 1, that is equal to 1 by r plus minus 2 by r minus 2 by r minus 2 by r. We can take here under root n minus 1, that is equal to r square minus 2 upon r into 2. This 2 will be shifted to right hand side to go divide. Now we can see here right hand side is rational one, because r is rational, then r square will be also rational. So r square minus 2, rational minus rational is again rational. So r minus 2 is rational upon 2r, 2r is also rational. So rational upon rational is also rational. So right hand side is rational. Obviously n minus 1 should be perfect square. Since we can see here, therefore n minus 1 under the root is rational. Therefore n minus 1 under n minus 1 must be per. We'll subtract equation number 2 from 1. So we'll see this time under root n minus 1 will be cancelled out. So and this will be changing its sign. So this will be plus. Now under root n plus 1 plus under root n plus 1 will become 2 under root n plus 1. So it will be r plus 1 by r. R plus 1 by r. Now we'll get again under root n plus 1, that is equal to r square plus 1 upon 2r, as previously we have done. So again we'll see r square is positive, then r square is rational, so r square plus 1 will be also rational. 2 and r both are rational, so 2r is also rational. Now rational upon rational, again it is rational. Therefore under root n plus 1 is a rational. What does it mean? Under root n plus 1 is perfect square. It is again perfect square. Okay. Now we have to go a little bit analytically. If n plus 1 is perfect square and n minus 1, previously we have proved that that is also perfect square. Now we'll go little bit logically. N plus 1 minus n plus 1. We know very clearly difference between any two perfect squares must be greater than or equal to 3. We can take the smallest perfect squares pair 1 and 4. Subtract 1 from 4, we have 3. There is no pair of consecutive perfect squares which can have the difference between them less than 3. Now we'll check, we'll examine here. Now n plus 1 minus n minus 1 is equal to, I think, completely 2, which is less than 3. Therefore n plus 1 and n minus 1 can't be perfect squares. Can't be perfect squares. These both can't be perfect squares together. Okay. So what happens then? If the both of them are not perfect squares, if both of them are not a perfect square, one of them at least non-perfect square, so obviously we'll get, if it is, say if this one is perfect square but this not, so this part will be rational and this will become irrational. Rational plus irrational is always irrational. Rational plus irrational is always irrational. Say this is rational, this is rational, means n minus 1 is perfect square. In that case n plus 1 will not be perfect square because of the contradiction over here. The next perfect square can be greater than the previous by 4 by at least 3. So both of them can't be perfect square together. Therefore contradiction appeared. Our contradiction says what? N plus 1 is perfect square, n minus also perfect square. So contradiction appears just because of our wrong supposition. It was wrong. What was wrong? What wrong assumption? That under root n minus 1 plus under root n plus 1 is rational. So if it is not rational, then what is it? Then it is irrational. Obviously it is then irrational number. Not rational, then irrational. Actual problem comes at this step only, what I have discussed here. Actually problem coming over here, we must be little bit logical at this step. When we have once declared n minus 1 is perfect square, also we had checked here n plus 1 is perfect square, both are perfect square, so difference between them must be 3 or more than 3, but hereby difference is coming to be 2 only. This is only 2. So difference is coming 2. So both of them can't be perfect square together. One may be. Say n plus 1 is perfect square and n minus 1 is not perfect square. In this case, if it is perfect square, this will become root 3 plus under the root number, means rational number plus irrational number will remain irrational. It can't be rational. So because why perfect squares are coming? Just because of our wrong supposition that this is a rational number. That's all for it. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.